Consistency. We hear it all the time, but do we really understand the power behind that one word? You see, most people believe that success comes from a single big moment, a grand breakthrough, a stroke of genius, or a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But that's not the truth. Success isn't about the one-time magic trick. It's about showing up, day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard and you want to quit. Today, I want to talk to you about staying consistent. Because when the excitement fades, when the motivation dies down, and when everyone else starts falling off, that's when consistency will set you apart. Think about it. Everyone can be motivated for a moment. You wake up, watch an inspiring video, or hear a speech that pumps you up. You feel like you can take on the world. But what happens the next day? What happens when that high fades? Success doesn't come from those quick bursts of inspiration. It comes from the small, seemingly insignificant actions you take every day. Maybe it's waking up an hour earlier to focus on your goals. Maybe it's reading 10 pages of a book instead of binge-watching another episode of your favorite show. Maybe it's putting in just one more hour of work when you'd rather stop. These small steps, repeated consistently over time, compound into something far bigger than you can imagine. It's those who stay consistent, those who show up every day, that rise above the rest. But let's be real, staying consistent isn't easy. In fact, it's one of the hardest things to do because life gets in the way. Obstacles are going to come at you. Distractions, setbacks, failures, days when nothing seems to go your way. You're going to feel tired, frustrated, maybe even defeated. That's life. But remember this, in those moments when you feel like giving up, that's when the magic of consistency matters most. When things are tough and you keep pushing forward, that's when you truly grow. You see, consistency isn't about never failing. It's about never quitting. It's about having the discipline to keep going, even when things aren't perfect, even when you're not perfect. Let me tell you something important. Perfection is a myth. So many people don't stay consistent because they're waiting for the perfect time or the perfect conditions to start. But guess what? That perfect moment isn't coming. Life will never be perfectly lined up for you to chase your dreams. If you're waiting for that, you'll wait forever. The key is to start and to stay consistent, even when things are messy, even when you make mistakes, even when you fail. Because every step, no matter how small, is progress. And that's the secret right there. Consistency beats perfection every single time. Think of your goals like building a house. Every day you're laying a brick. One brick might not seem like much. It's easy to get discouraged when you look at that one brick and think, this isn't enough, I'm not seeing any results. But over time, as you keep showing up and laying one brick after another, you're building something incredible. Your consistency is the foundation. And the beauty of this is, you don't need to do it all at once. You don't need to be the best or the fastest. You just need to keep showing up. Because one day, you'll look back and see that you've built something bigger than you ever imagined. Trust the process. You might not see the results right away. In fact, there will be times when it feels like nothing is changing, and that's where most people quit. But you need to remember that growth happens in the unseen moments. The tree doesn't grow the day you plant the seed. The real growth is happening underground, where you can't see it. Your job is to keep watering that seed, to keep showing up, and trust that eventually that tree will break through the soil. Stay patient, stay committed, because when that breakthrough happens, it's going to be worth every single moment you push through the doubt, the frustration, and the fatigue. Your future self. Let's fast forward. Picture your future self 5 or 10 years from now. Imagine where you could be, what you could accomplish if you just stay consistent. Imagine the opportunities, the skills, the relationships you could build. Now ask yourself, what would your future self say to you right now? I guarantee they'd say thank you. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for staying consistent. Thank you for pushing through, even on the days when it felt impossible. Because everything you want, the success, the fulfillment, the growth, it's all on the other side of consistency. So, when you feel tired, when the journey feels long, remember this. Success isn't about what you do once, it's about what you do consistently. The road to greatness isn't easy, and it's not quick. But if you stay consistent, if you keep showing up every single day, There's nothing that can stop you. You've got this. Now go and stay consistent. Your future self will thank you.